Welcome to this week's Porsche Auction Spotlight, where we talk about and highlight some of the auctions that ended last week. And then we talk about several auctions that are going to be upcoming this week. And this is for the week of April 21st, 2025. So last week we had talked about a couple cars that were going to be ending. One of those of which was going to be a 2008 997 Carrera 4S with an X51 package. The PCCV brakes. It was a very highly optioned car with about 46,000 miles. That car sold for $82,997. So that is one heck of a healthy sale for that particular car. Of course, it was very rare with the X51 package and those PCCBs, but that was a very, very good sale that we had saw last week. Another car we had highlighted that we were looking for last week was also going to be a 964 Carrera RS. That was a red vehicle that was actually in France and was originally a German car. That car ended up selling for 130,000 euros. So again, a very, very nice sale there. So it is showing that the market is still pretty strong here. And then we also had a 964 Turbo S Leichtbau, one of only 86 ever produced. That was over there on Pcar Market. That car ended up not selling, and now you can buy the vehicle for 1.15. So that's going to be interesting to see if that car ends up selling, if anybody, of course, ends up having an offer on that vehicle. But that was a pretty slick car. Of course, was in yellow. So maybe stay on the lookout for that car on Pcar Market and see if anybody ends up scooping that up. Now, a couple sales that we're going to be looking for this week. We have some pretty heavy hitters. We have a Carrera GT that's going to be going on Bring a Trailer 2005. That car has just about 11,000 miles. Of course, they only end up making about 1,270 Carrera GTs across the several year lifespan. So it's going to be interesting to see. This is a Scottsdale car currently bid at $1.2 million. So we'll see how that ends up faring. Also on Bring a Trailer, we also have a 918 Spyder that's also coming across the auction block. It has about 1,600 miles on it. Of course, it does have the Weissach package with those magnesium wheels. It's going to be interesting to see how that car ends up faring this week as well. And then one other notable car is going to be a 1993 911 Turbo 3.6, of course, a very famous car, especially for those of you who like to watch Bad Boys. And that one's an Amazon green metallic. So that car is going to be ending. Current bid's about $250,000. So I'm going to be very interested to see how that car ends up faring. And then look forward here in a couple days. I'm going to be doing a special based on an auction that's going to be coming up this week. So hope you guys enjoyed this week. We'll see you guys next week for the auction results and highlighting some more cars.